Hello YouTube, what's up? This is the Knowledge Production and this is my first video. So in this video we will actually see how to develop games in Python Kivy. So if you are watching this tutorial, then you know what is Kivy Python, and that's why you have clicked on this video. But if you don't know, so Kivy Python is basically a GUI library of Python which allows us to develop cross-platform applications. So what does cross-platform means? That it means that if you develop a game on your Windows, then the same game will run on Mac OS and it will run on Android and other platforms as well. Okay, and if you want to know much about Kivy Python, then I have made a course on Kivy Python on Udemy, and I have given a link of that course in the description, and you will get a discount if you use the link given below. And in that course I have mentioned each and everything you need to know about Kivy Python. Okay, so just check that course. So what we will develop today, so if I run it, this game is known as bounce ball game and it looks like this. Okay, so there is a ball, there is a pad, and the ball is actually removing. Okay, and the pad is actually moving. Okay, so this is how this game will act. Okay, so I hope you got an idea what we will develop today. So I know that design of this game is so weird. Okay, but a design, I do not have any concern with the design, because designing a game is a very simple task. Okay, so you can use Illustrator or any other application. Okay, so you can design your own GUI for this game, but my sole purpose is to focus on the logic. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, just click on new project. Okay, and I will name it like what I say, bounce 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 ball, and the location should be in the like here. Okay, YouTube, in the YouTube. Okay, so just click OK, and I need to change, I need to create a separate folder inside this YouTube folder as well, and I will call it like bounce 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 ball. Okay, and here I will set bounce ball underscore virt. Okay, virtual. So this is basically the location of our project, and this is basically the location of our virtual environment. And if you don't know what is virtual environment, so virtual environment is basically a virtual environment. Okay, so I hope this will make a sense that it's a virtual environment in which all the stuff we will do in that environment will not interact with our main PC. Okay, so just hit create. Okay, and I need to create it on this window. Okay, so this is basically preparing a virtual environment for our development, so just wait for a few seconds. Okay, so this is our virtual environment. Okay, and this is main.py file. Okay, so we just need to remove everything from this file. Okay, and now just open terminal, and we need to install our Kivy library. Okay, so it's very simple. Just type pip install install and Kivy Kivy. Okay, and hit enter, and it will start its installation. Okay, and the process is quite fast, and yeah, it has successfully installed our this Kivy Garden 0.1.4. okay, so if you get this message, okay, then this means that you have successfully installed our this Kivy library. Okay, so first thing first, we need to create our application class. So just type class, and I will name it like bounce ball app. Okay, and I will inherit app class here, and for now just pass it and just assign a memory space to this bounce ball app. Okay, so you can actually write this rounded brackets, or you can actually create an object, okay, and you know very well what I mean. Okay, so we have created a memory space for this class with the help of these rounded brackets, and now just type run. Okay, so we need a run function. It's a built-in function of this app class. Okay, for now just create another class as well. Okay, and I will name this class like our main interface. Okay, so this will be our main interface, and it will be type of widget. Okay, so it will be widget type. Okay, and for now just pass. Okay, so it is indexing everything, so just wait for indexing. Okay, now we need to inherit this app class, so import this name, and it is from Kivy. Okay, and we need to import this, and it is from Kivy. Okay, so now we have our main interface and we have our application. Okay, and I hope you know very well why we are writing here application class and why we are writing here main interface. So application class basically create our application. Okay, and the main interface will actually define the graphical interface for our application. Okay, so now we need to create our Kivy design language file. Okay, so just right click on this bounce ball folder and new and file. Okay, make sure that it is not our Python file, it is not our HTML file. Okay, so it is our .kv file. So just click on this file and name it. Okay, our name of this .kv file should be same as name of this bounce ball app, but we need to eliminate this app. Okay, so just write BOU and bounce BALL bounce ball .kv. so make sure that you are this name and this name should match, otherwise it will not load this kv file, and then we need to use builder. Okay, so just create it, and yeah, here is our Kivy file. Okay, and now let's define our main interface here. We just copy the name of our interface class and paste it here. Okay, and this will be our main interface. Okay, so if I run it, you will see nothing but a blank screen. Okay, of course, and this is because we have not defined the properties of this main interface class. Okay, so what is the objective of this tutorial? So in this tutorial we will actually design our front end. Okay, yeah, front end, and in the later tutorials we will actually add functionality to that objects, to that design we will develop now. Okay, so just define some properties of this main interface. Okay, so first of all I need a background. Okay, a white background. Okay, so it's very simple. Just write canvas.before. Okay, canvas.before. I hope you know very well what is canvas.before. Okay, and now just write color and RGBA. Okay, and for white I think it's 1 1 and 1. Okay, so yes, and just write rectangle. Okay, and its position will be self.pose, and its size should be self.size. Okay, so it's awesome, and I hope this will create a white background, and yes, there is our white background. Okay, so it's very cool. And now we need to create our custom pad. Okay, our custom ball and our custom blocks. Okay, so but before creating the custom balls and pads and blocks, let's create two buttons. Okay, so I actually need two buttons in the center of my screen. Okay, so for that purpose I will use a layout. So I will go with grid layout LAYOUT, grid layout, and our size of this grid layout will be 170 dp of width. Okay, and for height I think 60 will be good. Okay, so you can actually change the size. Okay, so this will be size, but the size property will not work. Okay, so we just need to put size underscore hint to none. Okay, size underscore hint to none, and this is actually the built-in property of this grid layout. Okay, or any other layout. So we have now the size of grid layout. We need to position now this grid layout, so just write pause and root dot width. I want this grid layout to be in the center of the screen, so just write root dot width divided by 2 minus dp of 85. And why I am subtracting dp of 85? Because in Kivy the coordinate system starts from bottom left corner, and that's why I'm subtracting half of the width of this layout. Okay, and 85 is, I think, the half of this 170. Okay, and for the y-axis I want it to be at position 0. Okay, and I hope this will be in the center of my screen. And now we just need to define the calls, okay, columns basically. So I need 2 buttons in the center, so I will define 2 columns. It's very simple. And now just define 2 buttons. Button 1, okay, and with the text of like this will represent our left side, okay, and this will be, just write button, this will be our button 2, and it will represent our right side. Okay, so it's very cool, and I think we just need to put some spacing between these 2 buttons as well, so then it will look cool. So just write spacing, spacing, and for now I will go with a dp of 10. Okay, so each button will be of width 80, okay, and the spacing will be 10, so that's why I am writing here 170. Okay, so I hope this will make a sense, and if I run it, hope everything will work fine. And yeah, here are my 2 buttons, so they are looking so cool. Okay, so we just need to increase the size of these brackets. Okay, so just increase the font size. Just right here, font underscore size. You can actually change the font family or the font type as well. Okay, just write font and then which type of font you want. Okay, so just write font size, and for now I will go with like 32, and hope this will look much better. 32. Okay, and if I run it, and yeah, I think it is now looking cool. Okay, and now we need to actually define the size of our window. Okay, so I need landscape type of window. Okay, so just write here above everything, just write window dot size, as I said is size. Okay, and window dot size, I want a window of ratio 16 and 9. Okay, so I think I will go with like 360 and not 360, I think for 80 and 960 will be good. Okay, we need to import this name. Okay, and it is from Kivy core.window.window. Okay, make sure that it is from core. Okay, otherwise this will not work. And if I run it, okay, so we got an error, and this is because we just need to put here equal. Okay, so make sure your syntax should match. Okay, so it is actually portrait, so we need to exchange these values. Okay, so just write 960 here, and instead of 480 I will go with like 540. Okay, and yeah, here is our window size. Okay, and I think you have enjoyed this tutorial for now, and in the next tutorial actually we will develop our custom ball, our custom pad, and our custom block. So I will see you in the next tutorial. Till that point, bye bye.